In 2018, a man in North Carolina was arrested for a burglary he didn't commit. The evidence? His iPhone told police he was near the crime scene. Except near meant within 3 blocks, which included 47 other houses. Police didn't need a warrant for his phone. They used something called a geofence warrant, a request for everyone in that area. Apple handed it over. His location data put him there. Timestamps, visit frequency, all of it. And here's the part that should terrify you. Your iPhone has been building the same log, right now, for the last 6 months. Every coffee shop, every friend's house, every questionable decision at 2 a.m. And deleting your location history doesn't actually delete it. Pull out your phone. I'm about to show you where Apple hides it. You've probably used location services, maps, weather apps, that restaurant finder when you're arguing about where to eat. You probably even checked your privacy settings, turned off location tracking, deleted your history, felt good about it. But Apple has been keeping a second log. It's called significant locations, and it's buried so deep in your settings that most people will never find it. This log records everywhere you go, how long you stay, how often you visit,
And it never expires. 6 months, a year, 2 years. It just keeps building. Apple says it's for improving maps and traffic routing. I call it a confession you didn't know you were writing. Let me show you what's actually in this log, right now, on your phone. Open Settings, scroll to Privacy and Security, tap Location Services, scroll all the way to the bottom, yes, keep going, and tap System Services. Now tap Significant Locations. You'll need to authenticate with Face ID or your passcode. And there it is. Every address, every timestamp, organized by city, organized by frequency. There's your home, your work, that one address you visited once and forgot about. Yeah, Apple remembers. Tap any location. It shows you how many times you've been there, when you arrived, when you left. Now, before you think, well, I've got nothing to hide, let me show you what else is in that data. That visit to your therapist? Logged. That weekend at your ex's place when you were definitely not getting back together? Logged.
That time you went to a reproductive health clinic? Logged. A divorce lawyer's office? Logged. A mosque? Logged. A gun range? Logged. All of it. With timestamps. With visit frequency. This isn't just about where you've been. It's about what those locations reveal about you. Your health, your relationships, your beliefs, your struggles. And here's the kicker. That data doesn't just sit on your phone. It syncs to iCloud. It backs up to Apple servers. And Apple has handed over iCloud data to law enforcement 90% of the time they've been asked. Not 50%, not 70%, 90%. So ask yourself, what would happen if your location data from the last 6 months became evidence in a legal case? Not because you did anything wrong, but because you were in the wrong place, at the wrong time, according to a 3-block radius. Here's where it gets worse.
The legal framework protecting this data is from 1986, the Stored Communications Act, written when electronic communication meant fax machines. According to that law, anything stored on a third-party server for more than 180 days, like your iCloud backup, isn't considered private. It's abandoned, which means police don't need a warrant to access it. They need a subpoena, and the difference matters. A warrant requires probable cause and a judge's approval. It's a high bar. A subpoena just requires a prosecutor's signature. It's paperwork. So your 6 months of location data backed up to iCloud is one subpoena away from law enforcement. No warrant, no notification to you, no chance to contest it. And here's the part that makes this even more dangerous. Geofence warrants. Police can request data for everyone who is in a specific area during a specific time, not just suspects, everyone. In 2019, a bank robbery in Virginia led to geofence warrants covering a 2-mile radius for 6 hours. 1,500 people's location data was swept up. Most of them had no connection to the crime. They were just there.
And once your data is in that dragnet, it becomes part of the investigation. Your movements, your patterns, your associations, all because you drove past a bank during a robbery. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'll just turn it off. Good instinct, wrong solution. Even if you disable significant locations right now, the data that's already been collected doesn't disappear. It's still in your iCloud backup, still subpoenable. And here's the kicker. Certain iOS updates have been caught re-enabling location tracking without telling you. iOS 13.3.1, iOS 15.2, both flipped location services back on as part of bug fixes. So you turn it off, update your phone, and a week later, it's collecting again. This isn't conspiracy, it's documented, which means turning it off once isn't enough. You need a system. All right, enough fear. Here's how you actually deal with this.
Step 1. Turn off significant locations. Settings, privacy and security, location services, system services, significant locations, toggle off. Step 2, delete the existing data. While you're on that screen, scroll down and tap Clear History. Do it right now. Every address in that log is evidence waiting to be subpoenaed. Step 3, and this is critical, disable iCloud backup for location services. Settings to your name, iCloud, manage storage, backups, this iPhone, show all apps, toggle off location. This prevents future logs from syncing to Apple servers. Local data on your phone requires a physical warrant. Cloud data does not. That's the difference between requiring a judge's signature and a prosecutor's signature. Step 4. Check this setting after every iOS update. I'm serious. Set a recurring reminder. Updates have reset this before. They'll do it again. Now, if you want to go deeper, and after this video you should, here's the advanced move. Step 5. Stop using iCloud backup entirely. Use encrypted local backups to your computer instead, iTunes or Finder on Mac. The data stays on your machine, not Apple servers. Step 6. If you're really serious, switch your iCloud storage to advanced data protection. It's end-to-end encrypted, which means even Apple can't decrypt it for law enforcement. There's a catch. If you lose your password and recovery key, your data's gone forever. Apple can't help you. But that's the trade-off for actual privacy. Security or convenience. You don't get both. Look, I'm not here to sell you a VPN or some privacy app. I'm here to show you the threats most people don't know exist. Because if your phone is logging 6 months of your life without you noticing, what else is happening in the background? Here's what I know. Your phone tracks more than location. It tracks app usage patterns, screen time, who you text, who you call, how long you stay on certain websites. Your smart TV tracks what you watch and sells that data to advertisers. Your car tracks where you drive and how fast you go. Your credit card tracks every purchase and builds a behavioral profile. And all of this data is for sale right now on the open market. Next video, I'm buying your data on the dark web. Real data, real people, for less than the cost of lunch. Because if you think your location history is the only thing for sale, you're wrong. If you want to see how deep this surveillance economy actually goes, subscribe to SnerfBox. This is just the beginning. And if you just checked your significant locations log and had a minor existential crisis, yeah, me too. Welcome to SnerfBox, where we don't just talk about privacy, we show you exactly how they're watching, so you can watch back. They're watching, now you're watching back.